Hey guys, it's Wendy from Wendy's Eating Show, and today, later in the day, I'm having a banana and yogurt snack, so I wanted to have a little chit chat with you guys. Well, not a little chit chat, but like a little story time. And oh, I forgot that I was gonna put a little bit of honey. So I had KFC like 2 days ago. Yeah, right? Or yesterday. I'm like bad, but yeah. And I got a lot of these honey packets, so I'm just gonna add a little bit to my banana and yogurt. So just gonna add a packet like that. You guys already know that I love banana and honey. So yeah, I was like, oh, let me make a little video because I have so many stories to tell you guys, but because I was remembering, like, now that I'm hearing, like, all these people tell me where they're from, I'm like, oh, I want to visit that place, but I think about it and I'm like, well, I've been to a few places. I've been to Boulder, Colorado. I've been to Seattle, Washington. I've been to San Francisco. I live in California, but San Francisco's still like 20 hours away from here, or 15, around that. But I've been so many times to Zacatecas, Mexico. I've been to Ensenada, Baja California. I've been to TJ. It kind of sounds like a lot of places, but I want to travel the world more. You know, when we went to Boulder, Colorado. That was like when I was like so small. All I can remember, I was younger than 8, but oh my gosh, I remember like the snow, and then there's like a huge river that passes in between cities or the state. I can't remember, but it was so beautiful. And then like the best part of it was, like, here in San Diego, we're used to, you know how like outside the supermarkets they have like the little ponies, or like little cars that you put like 50 cents, even 75 cents, maybe even $1. So that's what they charge here in San Diego. But when we went over there, oh my gosh, those little rides were 1 penny. Ooh, my mom had us on those things like all day. we were not right. Like, this is a 30 penny, but this, you guys, like a penny. Like, we were riding the horse like all day, and because here it's a little bit expensive, you know. We're talking like, what? I'm 23. I was less than 8 years old, so I'm talking like 15 years ago. And my mom would ride, me and my brother, we were riding that thing like all day outside the supermarkets. That was one of the highlights of going over there. The rides being a penny. And then I also remember my mom got a tour bus. She went in downtown Boulder, or yeah, or was it Denver or Boulder? I forgot what city she was in, but she got a tour from 7 a.m. and we got home at 8. But I don't remember much about that tour, but I do remember that we went through the mountains, and there was snow. Like I looked outside the window, there was snow, and then we got to this place like up in the mountains that had like it looked like it was made out of logs, and then they sold hot chocolate, hot cocoa, and then coffee, and then like all up on the walls they had like, oh, like my lion head they had, but not lion of course, they had like a bear head, like a deer head, a moose head. They had like all that, and I remember that. I remember the river, the snow, the horses. It was so awesome. My uncle lives over there. That's why we went over there. So, but that was when I was so small. I want to go again as an adult and to take my son. Also, I went to Seattle, Washington. I was smaller. We have pictures, but when I find them, I'll show them to you guys. We went to the Space Noodle. We went to, there was like a bunch of like, I don't know, there was we have a picture where we're like standing next to this tall, metal guy, like taking a step, like walking, and that thing was huge, and we have a picture there. And then, I don't remember much about Seattle. I think they also had snow that time. I can't remember, but it was raining like almost all the time. And that was one of the highlights. Like I love the smell, like after it rains, like that smell. That's what I could remember about Seattle, Washington. And then to Zacatecas, I was there, like Zacatecas, Mexico. That's that's in Mexico. So not Mexico City. I'm saying like that's a state inside of Mexico. So because my parents are from there, so I would always go every summer break, and that was like so awesome. So I would go there for like 3 months every year since I was small, but I haven't been there in like 5 years, so that sucks. And then where did I also? San Francisco. I went because my aunt and my uncle, the guy she married, used to live in Manteca, California. So I went there by myself when I was like 14. I took the Greyhound, and I made like 15 hours to go there, and I had to make a stop in LAX to like change Greyhound buses because I don't know, they had to like switch the buses. I don't know for what reason. I wasn't expecting that, but oh well, I survived and I didn't get on the wrong bus. Like there was a bunch of like buses lined up with the doors open, and you had to know what bus you were riding on, or else you were like, it would take you somewhere else. But luckily I was brave enough and asked. I was like, which one is my bus? I need to go to Manteca, California. And they told me, so I knew. So I'm done with my food, and I hope you guys enjoyed my little traveling stories, and don't forget to like and subscribe for more videos like these. And I love you all. Thanks for the support. So I'll see you next time. Bye.